Hi guys, it's Irit. I am doing a narration marathon. I'm trying to get as many videos ready before I leave on my 1 week vacation, although I am sure that by the time this goes up, I will be back from my vacation, so it's completely irrelevant. But yeah, mostly like the bottleneck kind of sort of speak, like what keeps me what delays my videos the most is uploading to YouTube because we have such a bad internet connection. And then when my husband is home, then he likes to play computer games, and then I can't use the internet. And then in the evening, it's been so hot and I don't want to leave my computer running like in the night. So this is, I'm sure, interesting to no one. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm trying now this new software that compresses videos for faster upload, which I heard about on the Scrap Gals podcast. It was the episode with Victoria Marie. So I think she mentioned it, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm trying it out. So hopefully it will shorten my upload time and I can actually keep up, because I film pretty much everything I scrap. And which, August has been kind of weird because I had like 1 week where I had a lot of time and I scrapbooked a lot, and then the next week my daughter was home, and I hardly did anything. And now this week I'm going to Israel, and next week I'm coming back on Tuesday, and I should have like a few days of complete scrap time until I have to go to Norway to teach a couple of classes, which I'm uber excited about. But that means like no scrapping time, but lots of photos and memories, memory making. So I'll have lots to scrapbook. But so it's been kind of extremes. Either I have a ton of time and I get a lot done, or no time at all. Point is, I made this layout weeks ago. I think it was one of the first layouts I made with the July kit. Is this the July kit? Yes, I see that jar that says happy on the right side. So it's the July kit. And I have a thing with scrapbooking food, which is, I love food. Let's make that clear. I love food. I love eating. I love eating out. I wish my budget allowed me to, splurge more often on eating out. Having said that, unfortunately, I live in the countryside, and the closest town is a rather small town. Well, definitely small compared to Vienna, which is where I had the food that you see now on the screen, the beautiful food. And there's you can find like good Austrian food here, and decent Italian food, because we're, rather close to Italy. So that's pretty good here. But in the Asian food front, we have a problem. And I love Asian food. I love it for the rich flavors. I love it for the fresh ingredients, for how there's like a lot of vegetables, which I think in Austrian cooking, mostly you get like, I don't know, a salad. I mean, potatoes, that's like the main vegetable of everything. And, salad is usually like a green salad. And there's not a lot of like, nice cooking with like fresh vegetables. And yeah, and it's also just, different flavors. I mean, the Austrian food is great, don't get me wrong, but it's completely different from Asian cuisine, which is also like saying Asian food. That's like saying European food, which includes, French food, Italian food, Austrian, German, and all that. So yeah, I wish we had a few good like Asian restaurants. Mostly, I think, well, like great sushi I wouldn't cry about it if we had it here, because I really miss good sushi. But Thai food is... What am I doing? What am I doing? Something with my phone. I kind of hate my phone. It's very slow. Oh, maybe I'm looking for the date. Yes, I'm looking for the date. Clever me. Yeah, so I wrote my journaling there. So anyway, my point is that when I scrap food, I don't do a lot of like 12 by 12 layouts about food. I do the occasional one. And when I do it, I feel like, I don't know, it doesn't really make me want to use mixed media or lots of pretty, florals. It's just feels weird to me. So so for this one, I went with this kind of like a grid type of design, which I don't do very often. My problem with it, I love how it looks, I love the clean look. I think it's a great way to make fast layouts and use colors and patterns. It's a really great way. But I don't like that I have to kind of measure things. I mean, I don't think I measured it. I think I just eyeballed it until it worked. But it's probably not like perfectly centered and all that. I just can't be bothered with these details. It's just not in my DNA. So yeah, so this food, it's actually, I edited it on Photoshop to fit like these 3 photos on one 4x6, and I printed it on my Canon Selfie with the white border. I just really I mostly print probably 90% or 80% of my photos with the white border. I like how it looks. It's kind of like a finished, clean look to me. And also, it helps to separate the photo from the background, especially with my layouts where it tends to have a lot going on in the background. So that white border just helps the photos pop. Just going around with a white Jelly Roll pen. And I just want to say like 10 things at the same time. So these photos, I took them. One is in this Asian restaurant. I had to go to Vienna to do a couple of things, and lucky for me, a friend of mine, Helen, hi Helen, if you're watching, also had something to do in Vienna, so we both did our thing, and then we had some time to, explore the city, and being the brave explorer that I am, I took her to the places I know and love. Just because I think now I go to Vienna maybe once a year, twice a year. I think this year, this was the second time, and I think the year before that, I don't even know if I was in Vienna. Just, because there's always something going on. And I think for kids, my daughter is 6, and it's mostly she prefers to go to nature and not walk around in a city. I mean, there are lots of things you can do with kids, but what I enjoy most is just, walking the streets and sitting in a coffee house and visiting a nice museum. And it's not exactly stuff that she gets excited about. So, yeah. So I had like this gusto for my favorite Asian place there, where when I met my husband, he was living in Vienna, and every time I visited him, we would explore the city together, and we were both students, so, always on a budget, and this Asian place was one of our regular places. It's called Ramien, and it's very close to the famous shopping street in Vienna, the Maria-Hilfe-Straße. It's kind of like the Oxford Street in Vienna. And so it's very close. If you're ever in Vienna and you want some nice, good, fresh, affordable Asian food, I highly recommend Ramien. I think they have now a few branches, and so what I always order, at the top photo there, you can see the gyoza. They were so delicious, and they come with a nice salad and a nice sauce and everything, and a slice of watermelon, which is lovely in the summer, right? And my usual dish, I am embarrassed to say that I don't think I ever had anything different in this place. I'm one of these people that if I find a dish that I like, and I don't go to this place every day, so when I go, I'm not going to take the chance and order something else when I know there is something like so good that I love. So this is they have like noodle dishes and rice dishes, but this is one of their curry soups, and it comes, I think you can get it like vegetarian or with beef or seafood or something. I ordered the chicken, and it comes also with these homemade noodles that they make there on the spot. There's a guy, and he has in his hand like a ball of dough, and in his other hand he has some sort of a knife, and he flicks the knife on the dough, and the noodles pop from from the dough to the pot, to the like cooking pot where they are boiled. And it is, I don't know how they make that dough, but those noodles are just delicious. And the curry soup is so flavorful and yummy. And it comes also, you can sprinkle on it some fresh spring onions, and some coriander. And I think it comes also with like a little salad of some pickled vegetables. It's gorgeous, delicious, huge. It's this huge bowl, but I came pretty close to emptying that bowl, I gotta say. It was really good. So, wow, I'm looking now at the speed, and it looks like I didn't really fast forward it, but you got to hear my food stories. So that's my simple finished layout. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.